Yo, yo, yo. How's everybody doing? This is the third episode of the Unc and Ziggy podcast. We got no other than the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Yoshi. How you doing today, my brother?
Good evening. Yes. No, we're doing fantastic, man.
Hey, he's professional now.
Yeah. Oh man, this ain't a Yoshi. This ain't a Yoshi commercial.
With a real Yoshi stand
This ain't his Yoshi commercial, boys. 70,000 views, boys.
Yo.
Yeah, man. Oh, it's good though. It's good. That's what positive energy will bring you, man. Just a lot of peace and tranquility.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir.
So man, how's business been going down in the Lone Star State, man?
It's been eye opening, man. It really is. It really kind of, people can say like we'll give you accolades, make you say, oh man, dude, you're so good at this, that, the other. In a small market, in a local environment like the Quad Cities is a relatively small market.
Right.
Then you go to this super big area, millions of people in a small 25 square mile radius.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be good at what you can't get away with being good at what you do. You have to be the best.
The best. Right? Yeah.
There's too much competition.
Right.
And these people are very talented.
Right.
So you go to a place like this and you're starting to be surrounded by people who are like-minded. You know what I mean?
Right.
Have that progressive, innovative thought process, and you're no longer the black sheep.
Right.
For sure.
It's a flock of black sheep. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's people.
It's a herd of them.
Absolutely.
Right.
And they're extremely unique in their own perspectives. You know what I mean? It's like I said, it's like almost like the Olympics.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a great comparison that you say it like that.
Yeah. It's like you bring together the best. And these people, one of the businesses that I'm networked with. Doing a consignment where he sells his custom products out of my shop.
Right.
And so that's no inventory for me, no management, no nothing. He comes in, sets all his stock, restocks all his stuff, sets his own prices. We are literally the store, the brick and mortar, and the cashier. The labor. Right. So we split it 50-50.
Yeah.
Win-win. We're both winning. And this guy's from Las Vegas. He's telling me about his business there and why he's come to San Antonio. San Antonio is actually extremely booming.
Right.
It's a very good market in Texas for several different reasons, but I mean, one of the major ones is real estate. There's just
they got beautiful houses like at a very reasonable price down. It's like some shit in Bettendorf that'd be $2-3 million is like $500,000 down there. You know what I'm saying?
Architecturally, man, they're geniuses.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Very hard workers.
Yeah, so ahead of their time, and the laborers, the Mexicans down there, they're not charging, an arm and a leg to fucking, dude.
That's the thing. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, oh, damn. Not only is labor affordable, but it's good.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just high quality, and I'm getting what I'm paying. Now I'm getting more than what I'm paying for.
Right.
Yeah. It's crazy, and people have pride in their work.
Right.
They have that. Again, if you suck, you're not going to survive. There's too many good people. There's too many people that are better at it. You're going to have to go find a smaller market where there's not as many talented people, and that's I think that's one of my most frustrating things about. And stop me and redirect me.
No.
You did.
But I think that's one of the things that frustrates me most about the Quad Cities, especially having been born here, is we have an extremely dense amount of talent in this area.
Right.
Like
a whole lot of talent.
It's crazy, and it's so wild that we, the culture is to push that down, is to squash that, is to say, oh man, you're a tryhard. Oh man, you're doing too much. Oh, you need to fly under the radar. You need to be less visible. Why? Why? What the fuck are you talking about? I got this bright ass light and you want me to dim it? The fuck? Maybe I need to go in an area where this light ain't so bright.
Right.
That is blinding. You know what I mean? Maybe I want to go to an area where it can shine light on something that people want to see.
Hey, so in Texas, we know a lot of people are trying to throw it out there, but they don't understand like the things like you just mentioned, the cost of living. Now you in a big city where the competition is deeper, and please take save money, because if you move out there and don't make it, now how you gonna make it? You know what I'm saying? Can you explain that to some?
Yeah. And basically it comes down to this. You gotta leap. You gotta understand failure is an option. It may happen. Accept it. Look forward to failure. You know what I mean? Because you learn a lot. Right. You really do. Every time I fail, I get better. Right. I come back stronger. Like it's more refined. Things are faster. Things are, the success ends up being higher.
Right.
So, okay, what's a contingency? Well, knowing that there isn't one, you really tend to fight a lot harder. You're fighting for your life.
Right.
You know what I mean? You feel, well, shit, man. I lose everything. Yeah, I better not.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Like, all that shit. Like, you
Shout out to not losing nothing. Yeah, you understand.
Again, it's just, understand that it may happen, but at the same time, man, that it behooves you not to let it.
Right, for sure.
Right now, I'm working 70-hour weeks to make sure that.
And we all know that because we had our own business. People don't understand that. Shouts out to anybody who want to open up something. We never going to deteriorate you to say don't do it, but make sure you're ready to do it, because it's nonstop. It's every day. It's 7 days a week, night, day, anytime. You got to be you all the time. And Yoshi, that's something we love about you is why you grinding, and people got to understand, like, we call it in the mud, that's the YN new term, in the mud.
Right.
So why we all in the mud, like Ziggy, like Yoshi, like me, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we can come together and reach out and help our brother out if we can.
Right.
But you always have to think mentally, I got to do this on my own to make it.
And then, like, another thing, like, if you ever notice in the Quad Cities, like, Whitey's and Hungry Hobo is always right next to each other. You ever notice?
Yeah,
You ever notice that?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying, like, they let each other not fall off in business. Like right now, out there by the Benplex in Bettendorf, they got a brand new Whitey's and Hungry Hobo that they're building right now. How many times do you see this Whitey's and Hungry Hobo combo right next to each other?
Man.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's one of the people in the Quad Cities that found the key to uplifting each other in business. You get what I'm saying? Like, so that's the thing about it now, it's like, you catch a successful person, you running the business, I'm running the business, he running the business. We just keep lifting each other up, so we won't let each other fall off. You get what I'm saying? But they doing it on a much bigger scale.
Oh, yeah, most
So
definitely.
with you being down there and able to, be the business savant that you are, I feel like the sky's the limit to you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that for sure. That type of, kind of like faith in another's ability, man. It really carries.
Right. Right.
There's so much that we can do if and only if we work together. You know what I mean? Like, there's only so high you can go. You know what I mean? All of it.
You're gonna, and then especially in the Quad City, there's a cap. You get what I'm saying? It's like,
But y'all got to remember that, though, as we are as people, human beings, everybody wants you to be at a cap, but you excel when you got somebody else with you.
100%.
oh yeah.
And we need to understand that as a community, we just started reaching out, helping each other. We say we fighting over peanuts when there's walnuts out there.
Yeah. We all been in the bar life, you know what I'm saying, the nightlife. It's like we're fighting over the same 350, 400 people on a Saturday night when there's fucking 500,000 people in the Quad Cities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think it would be way more simple if that we're all fighting, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think we would all be okay with it if that we were fighting, but we're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The truth of the matter is we're fighting extremely more adversity than our counterparts are.
Right. Yeah. And that's the key right there. You know what I'm saying?
So not only, and this is time, and this is something they've done throughout history. But not only have they turned us against each other, they have increased the difficulty on our ability to operate our own businesses in the same capacity as our counterparts. Right.
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 So You know, it's not. Don't see the, random, checkpoints and pullovers at other liquor, bars, clubs, whatever liquor establishments in the area.
Right.
You do see them around ours,
Yeah.
like right outside ours, like
And we know why.
constitutionally violating.
Sometimes right on the sidewalk.
I got pulled over to leave this spot one night. Good thing my sister was driving. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And it's like the most you can do is just tell everybody, hey, this is happening.
Right.
So
Yeah,
make
be
your
careful.
own, make your own choice. Come in here and make sure you're safe doing so. But we shouldn't have to do that. You know what I mean? We should be afforded the same liberties as everybody. But you're not. So we're not. We're not here to argue or even fight the fight of changing that. What we're here for is to eliminate the other factor of fighting amongst each other. That's something we can control. We can't control the other factor. That's something that just has to happen. There's.
You just gotta go through it.
Yeah, I mean, well, you got, you vote, you make sure that, and I, hey, use this platform to do it.
Right.
Shout out Judith Lee. She's running for mayor of Davenport. She's extremely against corruption. She is identified and fought for, and at her great expense to herself, and her, people that she knows,
Right.
for the fight, for the good fight, to make that playing field more level, make
Right.
it more fair for everybody,
Right.
and that's a whole nother endeavor that we can affect, but what we can immediately change is working with
Right.
That's the whole concept. People need to understand that we want to learn to blabber more than argue about nothing, because at the end of the day, we end up with nothing. And it's just like sometimes in life, individuals, as us three up here, we don't call ourselves three amigos because we have done some shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
For real. And the community just don't know what it takes to deal with bullshit all day, every day.
Man.
Now you wonder why we do this. Shout out to Don Julio.
Shout out to
Shout out to the damn shit. We tired of this shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Red Bull too. Y'all keep us going.
And shout out to Yoshi for bringing the
He brought us 1738. Shout out to Yoshi.
all the great gifts for the Unc and Ziggy show, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, shout out to Yoshi, man.
Shout out to him.
He always comes with the good gifts and shit, man.
That's Yoshi for
just
you.
being a proper guest on a.
I remember he gave me a shot of Jack Daniels that came from where the fuck did
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. That shit was had me drunk in him.
You know what?
He's like, yeah.
Hey, I don't even want to talk about picking it at Yoshi's no more. I done the utmost.
I told him that time. This is my favorite time at Yoshi. Like, we over there chilling, right? So this chick, she's standing in between me and Unc. You know what I'm saying? This one of them crazy nights you had. She just talking.
What night was it?
I'm just saying, she just talking, she just rambling, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at Unc like, this bitch, you know what I'm saying? And he looking at me like, you know her. I'm like, I don't know her, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, in the middle of the conversation, Unc just slapped his hand on the table. He's like, silence! I was like, damn, he didn't tell her to shut up. He just told the bitch, silence! I was like, what the fuck? Like, I told him we was going home after that. I was like, man, that shit was funny as hell, man. I was like, what the fuck, man?
You know what was really unique about the my establishment was that you just found, and it could be anybody. It was just you found people, just random ass motherfuckers in that spot. It was weird. Obviously, predominantly hip hop and
right.
Black crowd, but we just had that mix, just that peppered in there, just like random ass.
Like it was random as fuck. Like I mean, she was just going on rambling and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to enjoy my drink and shit, like, you know how this shit go, man. So,
We done had some good nights.
I done had some great nights over there, man.
We glad to make it home. Shout out to Yoshi.
Shout out to y'all. I miss Yoshi, man. I definitely miss Yoshi.
We do during the week, Yoshi. We can go there and let our hair down and not worry about nothing.
Yeah, it would never be a problem, brother.
Not worry about nothing.
Yeah, man. It's funny because The bar Coyote Ugly in San Antonio. It's they got girls dancing damn near topless, in their fucking bikinis on the bars, sliding down, pouring drinks on themselves, pouring,
That's down in San Antonio?
Yeah. Letting customers drink, liquor off of what's falling off their,
titties and shit. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I think about it, I'm like, and people were complaining about
what you
just people, just standing.
Hey, I was on the bar one night.
You know what I mean? Like,
shout out to Unc on the bar.
It's like this wasn't a revolutionary idea. I wasn't like the guy that was just like, okay, let me step out of line and do this for the first time ever in the history of art. No,
this shit's been going on.
I'm not a very creative person in the sense of thinking of something for the very first time that no one ever. I'm really good at taking ideas that already exist and then making them better.
You put them on steroids.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's what you got to do.
And that's what it was.
Well, you was known for that. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't.
That's the rumor in the street. Like, man, Yoshi be having girls on the bar and that. I said, what?
Yeah.
I'm there.
They was coming like, I ain't gonna lie, yo. They was coming like you was P. Diddy. Like, man,
he got
he got the freak offs going on up there. I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
And what's wild about that is I, as an adult entertainer, I understood the perception concept of it. I know what it looks like.
Right.
Which is why I went the extra mile to show that it isn't that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Cameras everywhere. Everybody's safe. There's always a way to corroborate a story.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just, it was protection. You know what I mean? Because, an allegation is as good as fact until it's proved false, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Especially when it comes to sex crimes.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So in order to protect yourself as a black male, young black male that is,
fun,
outgoing,
he driving Teslas and
fucking,
he driving Teslas and brand new pickup trucks and shit. They like, yo, this nigga got too much going on. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not.
He gotta relax.
We gotta put him in a box.
This nigga gotta relax.
And it's funny because I'm not so far gone that I don't see it. I saw it from a third perspective. I'm like, bro, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you have fun.
Going on? Man,
you have, and we have fun.
Man,
we didn't get no fuck. We just kicked it.
Man, I mean, it was like, and in the bar, it's the ultimate cheat code. You know what I mean? You already have this stuff going on, and then just having and then. Apartment above it. Oh, that's.
Oh yeah.
There's no better.
Shout out to the camera.
Fuck the apartment. He had that motherfucker looking like a penthouse. This nigga had some wild ass chessboards and shit up there. Like, damn, like the bitch is coming up there. Like, God damn, I'm taking this shit. Oh, you feel me?
That's exactly. Hey, it's crazy to say, but that's exactly it. I'm not telling anyone to do.
No, they doing it on their own.
Anything, bro.
I witnessed that. They doing it on their own.
Yeah.
Nothing. And you know what I mean? It's just like, no, it's the vibe is there. They fuck, the environment. They take control, bro. And I'm there. I'm just kicking it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And, you fair game once you know.
Yeah. It's just so much. I mean, people were, it was just, oh my gosh, getting upstairs. It was at first. It was like, oh man, this is a really, rare opportunity to be able to, you know what I mean? Right. And then it turned, obviously with the slander and this and that and haters, you know what I mean? It turned into, oh man, you don't want to go upstairs and same shit's happening.
Yeah, like
from last, it's just females going up there that want to have fun, do this, that, and the other. But I mean, I get it, bro. Third person perspective. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga fucking all the baby mom? You know what I mean? Just like, Jesus fuck.
We know.
Then like that's kind of the cheat code, like you said, essentially, because it's like, damn, if you one of them soft niggas that got the location on your baby mom. You don't know where she at.
Man, she's in there. So goodness. You don't know if she's upstairs, downstairs. You have no.
Y'all know I know. Hey, I know you in there.
Hey, you know how many times we had a dude come up to security? Hey man, I know my baby mom in there. You don't know, bro. You want to pay the cover to find out.
Yeah, pay this one. Hey, if I was one of them type of niggas,
you know how many niggas paid that money to get in there? Just
let me in. What is she in there doing?
Shout out to the baby mamas that get on sneak shit.
Shouts out to the baby mamas that slide through Yoshi.
And now another thing, it's like I get it, bro. I understand why you would just like. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's natural, but I swear to God, bro, I already had all this in mind. I understood the perception. Again, I'm fighting to prove that it's not what it. You know what I mean? The allegations are, but it's just you won't do so much, and then it's like it is what it is, man. So
the Quad Cities though. Once the story gets out, man, they run with it, man.
Well, and that's why I'm fighting. I'm gonna fight, pretty much to the end. What I got going on. I can't talk about it, but I'm just gonna say, hey, at the end of the day, an innocent man's got to fight for his innocence.
Oh, you do. I mean? You do. We do as humans. You know what I'm saying? You can't accuse me of nothing. Something I ain't doing, and I might have just having fun and kicking it, and they having fun. But somebody's mad now, the fun's over with. No, I just keep having fun, shit.
Yeah.
It's just that person can't have fun no more. That's all it is. You can't have fun.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people, they don't know how to put a cap on fun. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean.
We go to the end. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, he don't.
Shit, man. When I used to have my little spot over there, oh my goodness. We come out at 9, 10 o'clock the next day.
Yeah. Like, how do you even,
You can't put a limit on fun, but you can put the concept of we having fun and that's it. A lot of people need to understand that that's it.
That's it. And some people just aren't fun people.
Yeah.
You gotta keep that in consideration.
Yeah, no, I mean, and I just to build off of that, man. Some people are just straight negative energy. That's it. Their goal is to take your fun and anti it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make sure that you do not, because they can't have it. They lack the capacity to have fun. Well, what they can do is prevent you from having fun too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. They can try to come throw a whole fucking monkey wrench in your shit. You having the time of your life, and then here come this energy. Now the fucking party's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like.
That's why we look at him and say, who the hell's this clown?
Yeah, like
what's going on?
Yeah, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody finna be doing all that. And then there's always some goofy shit going on, especially when you got people that can't handle their liquor and all that shit. I used to be one of those people.
Well, you know what though? We need to state that. We need to state this fact, y'all. If you coming outside to establish where it's fun at, let it be fun.
Yeah.
Don't go. Why would you go if you already unhappy? Keep your unhappy ass at home and let everybody have fun.
And this another thing.
We tired of that.
This another thing. Don't have a problem with a nigga and walk past him at Quick Star and don't say nothing. But wait till you get drunk at the club and try to find him.
Yeah.
Stop doing that shit.
Yeah. Please stop.
Well, I can't even say that because it's not even really the males right now. The females. These bitches is out here like doing promos like WrestleMania. Like, I'm talking about like you'll think one of these bitches on Snapchat like Ric Flair, like, yeah, that bitch, if you come over here, like come on, man.
It's that, hey, I ain't gonna lie, when did it get bad?
Yeah.
When the baddies came out, right? When these reality TV shows that started promoting the whole fighting female on, on stage, this, that, the other.
Yeah. And I've really sat there and tried to watch that shit. I get about a 8-minute maximum with every show, and I'm like, man, I can't take this shit because through the whole fucking show, there's no script, there's no nothing, right? It's just bitches running at each other, just like. So I'm like, okay, like, so what storyline am I getting? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is just crazy. You know what I'm saying?
You know what this is though, right? It's the modern bum fights. Remember bum fights?
Bum fights back in the day, yeah.
A couple bums. That's all people want to be entertained by.
There's bitches that dress nice and bum fight, basically. Okay.
Since the beginning of mankind, bro, like people have been entertained by watching each other fight.
By bullshit.
You know what I mean? Like combat. Like these people, gladiators, this, that, you know what I mean? Like all type of combat.
That's my show. Are you entertained?
And it's like, well, you remember Guts on Nickelodeon? Oh my, it's like that type of shit. Like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like what American Gladiators, Guts, Legends of the Hidden Temple type shit going on. Like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not the males, it's the females. Like, like the past couple years of Shine Box, it might have been 3 or 4 male fights. That's it. I don't know how many females been in there fighting.
You know what we need, man, is someone to start an organization for street beefs. You seen street beefs?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take it to the ring.
Yeah, take it to the ring.
Yeah.
Fuck all the bullshit. Nah, fuck all the, jumping.
Ain't no weapons. Ain't no weapons. This some gloves. Y'all go
Yeah.
squash it, and then
That's it.
somebody win. You win. You lose. You lose.
Yeah.
You want a rematch? Let them know you want a rematch.
And everybody gets to see it. You ain't go, oh, well, this wasn't fair. No.
That'd actually be a great investment. We find us a nice little warehouse or something.
Yeah, and let it go.
Get some headgear. Some, I think that'd be nice.
The biggest expense will be insurance. And then, getting the city on your side. Because there's no law. So I actually looked into this already. I was going to
We should have known it. Hey, he wanna have free matches himself.
Fuck that. Boxing fights at fuck that. I'ma say it for him. Boxing fights at Yoshi's Island.
I did put that,
Hey,
challenge
that's
out there,
funny, though. We gonna say, who you got signed up? Yo, she's gonna say, me. He called out everybody. Please, if he call y'all, show up. That's all. Just show up.
If he call you, please show up. Yeah, that's what they are. So
We gonna have another episode.
we got have a before and after. That's what we have. We got a before and after. So you saying there's no actual law for that?
No, I looked into it. I even messaged the administrator at Davenport and said, hey, this is the idea. Is there anything to say that we can't do this? Basically, they're saying that there's nothing to say you can, but there's also nothing to say you can't. And by being in the middle,
So there's a gray area.
It's like
Definitely gray.
It's open to not only interpretation but into revision of the law because it's something that's not being covered. I had this in Hampton.
Right.
It was not legal to do what I was doing there, but it also wasn't illegal. Well, they went ahead and made it illegal.
They made it a city ordinance.
Right.
Okay.
Which, was actually a constitutional violation. And in the process that they did it, because they skipped a lot of steps they were supposed to do. But, that is not here nor there. What I don't want to do is do another one of that, right? So I don't want to ever, go into a business and be like, okay, I'm going to, insert myself into this environment that doesn't want me to exist in the way that I want to operate. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I'm over that. Fighting city governments has passed me. I got that out of my system. I know that I don't want to do that again if I can ever help it.
Right.
That shit.
That's good.
I mean, you had the suit. You had the suit on and shit. I thought I was watching the episode of Law and Order. It's like, God damn, yo, sitting there killing them. Hey, you had the fist balled up like y'all. Basically, you were saying y'all motherfuckers got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, dog. And that's exactly how I felt.
Yeah.
I did the research, man. I did the homework. Being debating and presenting facts and stuff like that. That's something I'm have a natural knack for.
Right.
And I feel like if there was any profession that I would pursue, if I were to align myself with other talents, would be becoming an attorney.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it just fits my line of thinking. But
Right.
not having that, bar exam, pass and having that license and being a part of this, what is, for all intents and purposes, a club essentially.
Right.
You can't be doing that. You know what I mean? You can't be, I don't want to say beating them at their own game, but that's exactly they don't like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Especially with the access to something like ChatGPT to level the playing field.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't need all this, frivolous, I don't want to say frivolous knowledge, but it's very gatekeeping type knowledge. Like, oh, you have to follow this in this order, in this way, doing this exact thing. But what does that actually have to do with the case itself? It doesn't.
Right.
It's just procedural.
Right.
And they prevent people from being able to represent themselves through just an overly complicated procedural process.
Right.
And then ChatGPT simplified that, said, okay, we take your procedural process and I'm going to go ahead and make all the documents for you. Just give me the information and I'll make the documents myself.
Okay.
That's cool. The thing is, you're very talented as far as, you're a good engineer, and you can tell, the people out here a little bit about, what made you want to like take phones apart and then put them back there? Because I watched you one day, I'm like, damn.
Yeah. So, so I've always had an interest in electronics. I was a gaming nerd when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Took my electronics bar, Game Boy stuff like that. Just looked at it, didn't even know how to put it back together. But it was just interesting to me. It was almost like you think of a circuit board. Think of how, I don't know. Let's just say how your gaming console works. Say you got a PS5.
Right.
If you were to even attempt to recreate that from scratch,
Right.
no one would even know where to start. How do we take metal and plastic components and combine them in a way and push electricity through it to where it illuminates a screen and displays this stuff? How do you create that?
Right.
How do you create that? You know what I mean? It's easy to understand creating a wheel. It makes sense.
Right.
You have some surface, cut it in a circle, boom, it's a wheel.
Right.
But a PS5 or a computer or a cell phone, how do you do that?
Our tablets.
From scratch. Like how do and that was interesting to me is because and it's almost a whole other dimension of thinking when it comes to like programming and how computers work. And that again, so that kind of like led me into me wanting to pursue a computer engineering degree, and when I actually specialized in robotics, I did a semi-autonomous robot as my senior design project. And basically, it was this is back in 2011.
So you got a degree in doing this shit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Shocked me. That's why I was like,
I
damn.
get it. I just let the people know. So y'all not taking
y'all
not taking y'all phones to no fucking dumbass. You know what I'm saying?
We wasn't drunk. We were talking. That's why I'm like, damn.
And that's a great point to bring up because I people take me at face value, and my appearance, the way I look, the reason why I look the way I look now is I've always wanted to look like this, but I didn't have that luxury when I was first starting as a business owner because I needed to prove myself first.
Right.
People will judge you for what you look like, and being a business owner, you got to present yourself. If you're a nobody, if you haven't started yet, you don't have a history. Well, then you got to look the luck. I had a buzz cut. Always wore button ups,
polos and shit.
because
Shout outs to the polos.
Now I got 13 years of experience. And now I got a portfolio. Now I've got tax returns. Now I've got a history of success. Right. So I don't need to look like I'm successful. I'll show you. Now it's just show you. You know what I mean?
So you okay? So now you got like you said, 13 years of business portfolio. Like I'm doing this number this year. I did this number this year.
Yeah.
So basically now in business you got the respect to where you don't have to. If you want to come here with tattoos all over your face, you could do it.
Well, shout out to Yoshi and shout out to the old people that really don't know what we talk about. He got a resume, people. He got a resume.
Basically.
He got a resume.
Essentially, that's what it is.
And the Quad Cities isn't my only area of success. Before that was Virginia.
Right.
That's good.
Between that, I have a sports complex that still exists right now in the Philippines. A little.
You got a sports complex?
Yeah, it's a full court basketball outside. We charge 200 pesos to run a game, and then we facilitate the betting. So
you get money in the Philippines.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
So before I was arrested and extradited back to the United States, I was making 2,000 pesos a day with my sports complex. That was enough for me. That was enough for me. I was good.
So what's the
average over there?
What's the average person bringing home? How many? You said pesos, right?
Yeah.
How many pesos is the average person bringing home?
Like if I had $1,000, what is that over there?
So $1,000 is 50,000 pesos, right? So the average salary is around 500 to 700 pesos a day, which is only about $10 to $14 a day. Right?
I like
I
when
was
you said
making
that.
2,000, which is $40 a day.
Right.
That was good.
And that's good living.
That's
over there.
great.
Great living. Excellent living.
Damn, $40?
$40 a day.
Oh Lord.
I get disability from the Navy. A lot of mental shit that from my time in the Navy.
Right.
And so I get 90% disability, and I'd be a millionaire in the Philippines with just that. I never have to work another day in my life. If I never wanted to.
Have you lived in the Philippines?
If I moved I'm a dual citizen. If I moved to the Philippines and just lived there for the rest of my life, I'd be a millionaire. I could live on a beach. I could have a servant, housemaid, and cleaners. I could just chill.
Damn. You got me thinking. Shouts out to the Philippines. I'm just going to visit y'all. Stay tuned.
So hypothetically speaking, if you took about 100,000, went to the Philippines, and just stayed there, you could just be good for a long time.
Oh my God, bro, you be good for life. You good for life.
Shit.
You live like a king.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, if you do it right, you know, you can't just blow your money. There's ways for you to blow your money.
Yeah, we don't see that.
You can't just go out there buying prostitutes.
Man, I was gonna say, like, we got a holler. Shout out, by the way.
No, I'm not saying you. I mean, you can, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. You can, but you can't. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna comment on none of this. I'm not saying.
There's no written rule.
I already got too much going on. I'm gonna let y'all take this one. That's between you two. It's right here. Put my finger.
Yeah, but you can't.
Hey, this gonna be your story. You gonna say, guys, I don't know what's going on over there.
I mean,
You might want to be over there.
put it like this. The last time I was there, 2 females got my name tattooed on.
Oh my
I
God. Again with the tattoo.
Yeah, that was crazy work. I said, hold on. No, when I had my phone in my hand, right? I mean, I'm just sitting here like, I open up Facebook and I see the 2 chicks, and I'm like, because that's when they was going crazy around here about, like when I say like Yoshi Tat was like the biggest thing for about 6 months straight in the Quad Cities. Like everybody's like, man, they got the bitches getting Yoshi Tats, Yoshi Tat, and then he got on the plane and went back home and had the bitches with the Yoshi Tat.
Because they tried to say it was a here thing. Oh, it's just because he's a business owner. It's just because he's a borrower.
Yeah.
Nah,
That's good, man.
That was a legendary run, bro. I'm gonna give it to you. Like,
Oh, yeah.
man,
I'm looking at that whole point of my life like, this can't be happening, bro. I must be dead, bro. They must have knocked me off. This has got to be like my final moments or something. Like, that shit is unbelievable to me. I'm like, it can't be happening, man. What the fuck?
like that shit was crazy because I just look up. I'm like, man, I opened my phone that day and I look. I said, hold on, the man went overseas. Not only one bitch with the tattoo, he's got 2. He's got a double whammy. You get what I'm saying? A double quarter pounder with cheese. He got 2 bitches with it. Like, it's hard to convince one bitch to get a tattoo, but to convince 2 at the same time.
Hey, what y'all say at the damn same
At the
time?
same damn time.
That's less than 3 months after the Yoshi girl tattoo.
Yeah.
Was
like right after.
Yeah,
It became a trend.
My now 2 baby moms, you know,
Yeah.
they got that shit together, and then that just became. And then I had women literally, bro. They were coming up to me like, "Oh, I can't get the tattoo because I'm in a relationship or I'm married or this, that, the other. But can you just sign it with a marker, and I'm just gonna take a picture." You know, so that's why I started doing. Bro, bitches have me signing their fucking tips and everything, bro. I felt like a celebrity. I'm like, damn, bro, like a real ass A-list. You know what I mean?
I started to wear my fuck Yoshi shirt too, man. Because I was like, yeah, that was a dope little marketing thing. Like I like about bullshit aside, like out of any bars, you know, from present, you know, back in the day until now, you had the best marketing, bro.
I just try to create a good situation out of any bad. I mean, I didn't know what to do with that. Everybody was saying like, "Fuck Yoshi" for no reason, bro.
Yeah.
I was like,
And you
fuck me.
And you made money off it. Yeah, like, hey, that shit was dope, man. Because I mean, marketing is the key, you know, in any business. You know, marketing, like, even if you got fucking pens and you just handing them out, you know what I'm saying? Like, the marketing is the key to the business. You get what I'm saying?
Most
like,
definitely.
And the word of mouth plays a big part too. You know what I'm saying? But what you able to say, like you said, people saying "fuck Yoshi," and then you put it on a shirt and you're making $20 off. Even if you sell 5 of the shirts, you made $100 off somebody dissing you. You get what I'm saying? Like,
and the crazy part is we sold out. I bought 100 shirts for $20 a piece. I didn't know, $25 a piece. And yeah, we sold out. And we had people wanting us to order more, and I just didn't, you know what I mean? I just But now it's a limited edition. Now, because I'm not going to print no more. It is what it is.
So if you got one, you got one.
Yeah, if you got it, hey, I promise you, if you got a fuck Yoshi shirt in 10 years, you gonna want to bust that motherfucker. I ain't trying to be, you know, ain't no arrogance, no nothing. I'm just trying to tell. I'm giving you an invest. This is financial advice.
He said he might be in a Tesla with Elon Musk. What you got on if you got on the fuck Yoshi shirt, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's one of the first times I rode in the Tesla when I rode with you, man.
Oh shit!
I wasn't real big on them because I didn't, I was kind of sleep. You know what I mean? I'm just regular guy. I like just pick up trucks and shit. But, like when I got in the Tesla with you that night, oh man, I said, man, what the fuck? Like this shit was taking off like a jet. You get what I'm saying? Like I've never been in a car that fast. Like,
man,
and it's not making any fucking noise. That's the scary part about it. Like this motherfucker just throwing you back in the seat, and you just,
nigga,
you get what I'm saying? Like that shit was wild.
Got scats pulling up to me, smoking.
What kind you got again?
I got I got a 2022 Tesla S Plaid.
Oh, the S Plaid.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
0 to 60 in 1.99 seconds.
Oh yeah.
I bought that bitch for $153,000.
Shit. Yeah.
Brand new. Hey, funny story about that.
Shit.
You had to pre-order them at this time. It was a 6
That's
to 9
when
month limit.
CJ on 32s and all the celebrities was getting them. Like they was getting them in like red and black.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
I like how you flipped yours and you put like those turquoise wheels on it. And shit. That shit was dope.
Powder coated the rims.
Yeah,
yeah,
that
man.
Was dope.
These motherfuckers at the Tesla dealership, bro. So I waited 6 months to get in. Finally, my time came up, and they had a little application for financing or whatever. So I did it. I got approved, man. My credit at that time was fucking phenomenal. So I went and got approved for a whole 153. And when I got in there, they were like, oh, so actually you only got approved for 53, not 153.
Right.
So you need another 100 grand. So they assumed I didn't have it. So we're like, so if you can't pay for that today, we're gonna have to release this to the next buyer. Right. Mind you, whenever that happens, they can upsell it. They can add whatever cost to that and then move someone in line if they're willing to pay for it.
So you could have went from 153 to 175 just because they felt like it.
Yeah. Yep. Because they had to stick with the price because I reserved it myself. But if I would have lost my reservation, they could have. It basically belongs to your dealership now. The dealership can sell whatever they want.
Right.
And so they so I was like, all right, that's fine. So you guys accept debit or how's this work? Check.
I know they was tripping.
Yeah, they looked at me like I was dumb, like this shit is about to decline, right? Yeah. So, well, we actually use this. It was a specific system that links with your bank account, like through a computer type shit. It was crazy,
right?
And that's what it was. They verified my bank account. We did an instant transfer, and then finally, once everything was verified, I inserted my card, 100 grand, boom. Right off my debit card. When that shit clear green, they was sick.
Man.
Sick to
They
their stomach,
was hoping.
bro. They were banking on it.
That's a real flex right there. Did you hear that? That was a real flex. The man said he dropped 100 on the debit. You hear me? With a swipe.
With a swipe.
Man. I'm just not on that level, brother. Keep it real. I'm just not on that level.
They're supposed to like show you around. My bad. My daughter up here. They're supposed to show you around and like show you the features of the car and all this other stuff, bro. That's part of it. And he was like, "Oh, you'll figure it out." That's what he told me. The salesman,
because they was mad.
Man, they were mad as hell.
You just spend 100 bands. You'll figure it.
Oh man,
you they judged the book by the cover when you walked in there for one. Then they like, oh yeah, we got him. We'll get this car back, make some money off of it.
Yeah.
And they was hoping to tell you some kind of story, and you just kick rocks. Yeah. Instead, you showed them, hey, swipe.
Yeah. Hey man, but a big salute to that, man.
That's what I want to change, bro. Like I want us to be able to look like this,
right?
And people, but still be able to be professional, still be able to be legitimate, still be able to be entrepreneurs. You know what I mean? Live in the business world, but exist like this. You don't have to be a rapper. You don't have to be an artist. You don't have to be an entertainer to accept the culture and then also be wealthy. You know what I mean? You can be a business owner, a legitimate one, accept the culture. You know, because typically the black business owners, entrepreneurs, they conform, right? They do the business suits, and then they You know, and you could do that, but
I mean,
it's almost like you forget your culture.
It's nothing wrong with that, but I mean, I feel like that was a pastime. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I mean, of course, like now it's nothing wrong with, you know, if you got something to do, to throw on a suit, get your hair cut and all that. But I mean, like right now in 2025, I feel like you should be able to look how you want to look. You got to think about back in the day, if you had tattoos showing, like they'd be like, you got a tattoo. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just,
it's normal.
It's normal. It's normal.
Everybody got tats, especially someone got them Yoshi tats.
Yeah.
Shout out to the girls with the Yoshi tats.
And then, like, I think another thing with a lot of people, like let's say a lot of, you know, white people, I don't think they're racist or anything like that. I think a lot of them just haven't been around black people.
Yeah.
And they only see the shit that they see on TV. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you see a nigga on TV running around shooting the AK and he got dreads, every time you see a nigga with dreads, you gonna think he got an AK.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? And it's not that they don't like you or, you know, they just haven't been around.
Stereotype.
You get what I'm saying? It's a stereotype, but
perception.
Yeah, like man, like so it's like, man, it's really crazy.
So that's a big play for me in San Antonio. So I've got this whole, you know, repair tech influencer deal going, posting Opus clip, man. I know I pitched that the last time I was here, and I use it religiously. Post on our TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, fucking one other thing, YouTube, and these little, you know, 30-second to 1.5 minute clips, and post 3 times a day. You know, I got it. I schedule it out. You know what I mean? I could take an hour-long video and make a post 3 times a day for a week, for an entire week with one 1-hour video, a repair video that I do. It just cuts it up into all those little pieces. And it's gotten me so much business. And people come in and like, oh, you're the guy from Instagram. Oh man, dude, I follow you. I watch your repairs. You're so thorough. You're this, that.
Right.
That adds an experience aspect. It adds a whole nother level of value to the customer, right? You're offering another level of value. You're not just repairing their phone anymore.
Right.
Now they're paying for the experience that they got their phone repaired by that guy on YouTube, by that guy on Instagram. Oh, dude, that guy on Instagram, yeah, he repaired my phone. Yeah. Oh, actually, that's my phone right there that he's repairing.
Right.
You know what I mean? You add another level of value. So whether you upcharge for that, which I don't, I rely on the increase in traffic, the increase in business, the increase in volume of people coming in off of that. You know, and it's compounding. You know, it's like an exponential growth because the more people that know you, the more people that see you, the more people that see you. You know what I mean?
Right.
The more followers you get, it's easier to get followers when you already have 1 million of them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So same thing with customers.
Right.
You know,
that's dope, bro. For sure.
Yeah, that's advertisement. You got to do that now. This day and age, you know, we got to make with the. I call because you know I'm so old school. You know, we come from the flip phones, the box phones,
right.
But just to be on, like me, I do TikTok. You know what I'm saying? But I do it as because I'm trying to do it as a business as well because it brings you things, and I got things in my mind that I plan on putting out there. I'm not gonna say nothing yet, but you know, A to B got its own chemical coming out. You know, that's gonna be a platform. You know, so. It's certain things we got to do as far as technology, just like you said.
Yeah. Shout out to
about you.
A to B Detail on 11th Street, Rock Island. I just had to stick that in there.
Man, I appreciate it.
Out A to B Detail.
But I appreciate it. But we proud of you, my brother. And the thing is, you set the trend for other people. You don't just have to be here to do nothing.
Nah.
You can move, but be productive when you move. And just like you said, you can't fail. You just can't.
And you can do that and still give back and still be proud of where you're from. Still be proud of being from the Quad Cities. You know, as much as shit as I've been through out here, you know, every now and then, you know, kind of gripe about it. But at the end of the day, there's always love for this area. You know what I mean? Love for Davenport, love for the Quad Cities. And when I make it somewhere else, let's just say that, I want to be able to bring the fruits of that success to the Quad Cities to the point where this doesn't need to be a market for me per se. That makes sense, right? I don't need to make money off of the Quad Cities, but I do want to have a presence here to where I'm, you know, essentially giving back in a way where it's not just, oh, here's some free handouts, here's some free shit. I've never believed in that.
Nah.
I believe in offering opportunities. I believe in rewarding.
I mean, you can
productive people.
Yeah.
You know,
it goes back to you can give somebody a fish,
right?
But if you teach them how to fish, you know what I'm saying. You give them a fish, they're gonna eat for a day. But if you teach them how to fish, they're gonna eat for a lifetime. You get what I'm saying?
I like that.
People should
100%.
never just think somebody's supposed to just give you something, especially if you got to get up and put 60 to 70 hours a week in and working.
Man.
Like if you're not in a wheelchair and you have the mental capability, why the fuck ain't you doing it?
Yeah, that's.
You get what I'm saying? That's just how this shit go.
But we was raised like that as, and I'm not racist at all, but as black people, we're raised more of a hunger or you can't do this or you will for you can't. You know,
Yeah.
we're pushed to survive, and we
Right.
will survive in any environment.
In any circumstance.
Yeah.
Because as a man, you should be pushing your own self. You get what I'm saying?
exactly.
I just don't understand how people could just, I don't know, not
You know what?
want
Let's do that. We're gonna send a shout out to everybody out there in this world. We're gonna say world because we want this to go viral. If you out there, you doing positive for your family, your friends, or whatever you're doing positive for, and you get up and go to work every day, you're the true hustler. Always remember that.
100%.
You're the true hustler. Anybody can sit on this corner and panhandle. That's what I call it.
Right.
Yeah.
But to get up and go to work every day and take care of yours,
Yeah.
we respect you and we love you for that.
And
Keep doing it.
And I'm telling y'all right now, I look at y'all shoes when y'all panhandling. So if you got on clean shoes, I'm not giving you shit.
No, sometimes they're
I'm
tricky.
not giving you shit.
I see the motherfucker hop out of Benz, come panhandle and get back in the Benz.
Man, they do that.
Yeah,
I had a motherfucker ask me for $1. I said, I don't got no cash on me. He said, you got cash at?
you got Bitcoin.
Oh no, there's another one. How you panhandling? You got a pet? What the heck?
Nigga, that's a whole nother mouth to feed. The fuck, you ain't
You ain't looked at the
yet.
dog one day, so he look good.
Man,
dog.
I see some Arabs out by Walmart panhandling. I said, no, I ain't giving you motherfuckers nothing. Y'all pay no taxes
At
no
all.
nothing. And them sandals clean in the motherfucker.
Man.
I ain't giving you nothing. Yeah. He
Man.
had the kids out there and shit. I said, you down bad. Y'all bogus as hell for that shit.
Right.
Y'all got to stop that shit too, man. If you got a panhandle for the family, just go stand out there by yourself.
By your
Do
damn-
not
bring your
put-
damn
don't put
kids
your
out
wife
there,
and your
man.
kids. I'm like, come on, like that shit is. And then you got to get a panhandler's license to do the shit anyway. You get what I'm saying? And then it's a guy I see right at the bottom of the 74 bridge. You know what I'm saying? All the time. And I'm like, if this motherfucker can stand right here and hold this sign all goddamn day.
Bro.
Go somewhere.
He can go to that car wash and put stickers on the windshield, and you get what I'm saying?
He can do something.
Like,
I'll tell. There's a story. So I thought about that exact thing. I said, if this homeless man, I was in Virginia.
yeah.
I was like, there's a homeless man holding a sign. I was like, instead of holding that sign that says, you know, you beg for money, whatever, why don't you hold my sign? And I had a cardboard sign for my business. And I said, just hold this up here, bro. Hold it up here. I'll pay you $20 an hour. Do this, hold this up for 5 hours. I'll come back. I'll give you $100.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
he initially agreed to it, but he thought he was gonna get paid up front. And I said, no, I'll pay you when I come back. Nigga, like,
Oh, you run on with the sign.
yeah, the hell, you think I'm green, bro? Crazy ass. You know what I mean? Nigga said, thanks, Trump. The fuck?
Hey, you want something slow and green? Go get you a turtle, motherfucker. It ain't gonna happen over here, shit.
Oh my god.
So my first red flag should have been when he gave me his phone number and said, just let me know when you're on the way back.
And he had a
Bro,
phone.
this nigga bust out his phone and everything, man. I'm just like, this nigga got a phone. It wasn't no cheap ass phone either,
Yeah.
bro. That's it.
Motherfucker had a Galaxy or
This
some
is
shit.
before
or
Obama
iPhone.
phones was a thing,
Yeah,
bro. This, you had to buy your
Yeah.
phones at this time.
Nah, I ain't giving you shit, my
Yeah.
man. I'm not giving you nothing.
He ain't make it 2 hours, bro, before he texted. He's like, nah. He's like, yo, I'm good, man.
He quit already.
He quit. He quit. Bro, didn't even care. He didn't ask for the $40, the 2 hours to pay, nothing. He's like, all good, bro. I put your sign by the building, man.
That's how you know bullshit ain't about nothing.
Yeah, man,
bullshit is not about a motherfucking thing. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying?
He had to be making way more than $20 an hour.
He was making,
for him to quit.
he was making.
It had to be. It only makes sense.
You know how I knew they were making real money when I was in front of Family Dollar over in Davenport, and it was a dude begging for money. And this probably was like 2010 or 2011. I see this, lady. She, I think she was like an older Mexican lady. She hops out the car, he begging, and she just peel him off of 50. Like, I said, oh my God, I know he probably done did that shit how many times a day? You get what I'm saying?
Can you imagine?
Man, like that's crazy. Like you just, get somebody who got a little money and they just, you know what I mean? Like
some money,
just
some people ain't nothing.
Like, man, that's crazy. But I mean, some people don't have the mental capacity, to get out here and every day and, do the shit we do.
Well, you know what though? And this is something everybody need to understand. We gotta quit making excuses and find a solution. We wake up every day. I start doing something. Man, I need to do this. I need quit thinking, I guess, I can't. Oh man, you just gotta be, people mindset these days are different because we fail and we let people fall. Like you, I wouldn't let you fall if I can help you. I wouldn't let you fall if I can help.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And we need to start reaching for people that need help. Yeah. And that's something everybody needs to do, not just us, but everybody.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think the first thing is to just start discouraging people that keep kicking others down. Make that lame again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because for some reason it's cool in this area. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not with because we all can take a dip at any time.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
100%.
If it's in God's will for that to happen, it will happen. You get what I'm saying?
And sometimes he bring us back down to let us understand. Like, I can't. You was too far high. Now you got to come back.
And you got to think, for it to be, success. The only thing success is you're going from one failure to the next failure to the next failure, and you haven't lost any enthusiasm while you do it. You get what I'm saying? That's the only definition of you going from failure to failure. But you keeping the same enthusiasm while you do it. You get what I'm saying? And that's what people got to understand.
And that's why we get back to you, Yoshi. People want you to go somewhere and not make it. We got faith in. We know you're going to make it.
Yeah.
We know that. It's just you doing it in a different environment now.
Right.
Plus, the pool is bigger, of course.
Right.
The sharks are more hungry,
right.
But you're a survivor at the end of the day.
That's it.
Oh, 100%, man. And that's the whole thing is that, that's another big reason for this move. And into such a big area, like it really is jumping from, high school football to NFL. Skipping college.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because that's really, you know what I mean? There was no medium market in there. It's okay, this is big leagues, my boy. This is
it's here to here.
Yeah, you ain't moved to the outskirts of some town in Texas. No, you hit San Antonio, one of the largest metropolitan areas in the entire state, which is one of the largest states in the United States. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You need to get your not to cut you off. You need to get your business sign in that San Antonio Spurs stadium now.
Yeah.
So get that guy to hold it in front of the.
That nigga be like, I want $1,000.
Oh, no. Price just went up, nigga.
$500 up front.
Shit. Hey, I'll go down there and hold that motherfucking 500 shit.
Nigga be on one end, Uncle be on the other end.
Hell yeah, shit.
My son, Leon.
I'll go hold that motherfucker for 1,000 shit. I'm telling you right now, shit. All day long.
I go in the court during the game. Hey, what's that?
They give me 1,000 a day. I'll be down there holding the shit out that motherfucker. Yeah.
No, but we proud of you, my boy, because that's a big area. That is a big area for real.
So another reason for that though was it was strategic. You know what I mean? It was because it was such a loud voice of negativity here. And there were so many people that knew me here, and it's like they knew of me, and they heard the rumors and the bullshit, and then they assumed the position of whoever was told them about me. Oh man, that's a terrible guy. Blah 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 blah. Right. So what I had to do was I had to go into a fresh new environment where you're gonna be exposed for who you are, regardless of who you are, right?
Right.
You go to this area, even if your reputation is the best out here, you go there and you're a shitty person, you're gonna be a shitty person. They're gonna see you as a shitty person. They're gonna label you as that. So that was my thing, is if I can go to this area and if these, and show these people like, hey, I am a productive person. I'm a, good entrepreneur. I run a good business. I, have good, overall morals and ethics.
You got a whole good rapport.
Yeah. And then they'll quickly become louder than the haters here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Because there's so many of them. There's so many more people to judge me in that area that it's easier to drown out. Like, hold on, you have that perspective of him, but our perspective is this.
Right.
So I don't know where you got that from, but the way we know them is like this, and they're not followers. You know what I mean? If you have a opinion and they have a firsthand, they're gonna go with their firsthand experience. They're not gonna listen to your opinion because they already witnessed it themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean? We have so many people coming in, elderly people that get taken advantage of, with their age and their lack of knowledge of technology. They'll come in, I need a virus removal. You know what I mean? And if we have flat feet, 25 hours, boom, I sit there with them, one by one, go through every application. Do you need this? No. This. See, this is disguised as part of your software, but it's actually a virus. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Walk them through the whole process. Show them exactly what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And they're very appreciative of it because, you don't talk to them like they're stupid.
Right.
You're not taking advantage of them. It's a reasonable price for the time, and knowledge. And that travels.
Right.
They go back to the senior home like, hey, guys, I got one. I got a spot for us.
Yeah.
That's good.
If you need your flip phone together, go fuck with Yoshi. That's all I would say.
If you got these damn pop-ups, because that's what the people that get the virus is, the old people, they don't understand. Don't click on that link. No, that text message isn't really, the IRS wanting you to confirm your social security number. You know what I mean? Like typing it in. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't know, man. And again, you provide good service there. And again, your reputation will speak for itself. And my reputation here, the negative part of it was majority fabricated. So again, that's why I had to get just a new repertoire.
And that's why you head down to a spot, like Texas. You don't fucking get a negative perspective about you here. And go to fucking Cedar Rapids.
It's still too small, but it's still too hard.
A lot of people get it mixed up. You get one here and you move to
Mike. Oh, what?
Hey, y'all move. Where you at, Mike? What the hell? You ain't going no damn way.
Fuck the Quad Cities. We're going to Clinton.
Yeah, like there's some shit like that. You like, goddamn, this motherfucker went to Clinton, this and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Yeah, major move.
Yeah, that's how you got to do it, man. You got to really get, some hundreds of miles away. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Des Moines wasn't far enough. Chicago was too much, where I had too much history. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I didn't want anyone to say, oh, well, he used to live there. No, a big purpose in this in Texas.
Fresh start.
It's not only fresh start, but it's like I don't have no advantage there. There's nothing. I don't have any hookups, no networks, no people to help me, no nothing.
So you just down there putting in pure grit and footwork right now,
bro. And they're looking at me like, how long have you lived here? Because my commercials are going crazy. My marketing
is going crazy.
It's going crazy out there, right? So they're like, oh shit, who is this guy? You know what I mean? And then I wore strategically. Coyote Ugly shirt, right? So they had some association. Oh, hey, that's Coyote Ugly. Oh, that's from San Antonio. You know what I mean? I'm not just another, random, advertisement.
Right.
It's, something because they love their town there. It's not like here you're like, oh fuck the Quad Cities, this place sucks.
Right.
I hate that. You know what I mean? And they love where they love San Antonio. So proud of it. So you know what I mean? There's so much hometown pride.
Like they say on the signs, don't mess with Texas.
And it's just
that's exactly what they say.
It's refreshing to be around in a place where people love to be there. There's a huge difference in culture, and
it's a lot of smiling going on down there too.
Oh yeah.
Ain't that a big difference for you? Because it's like different when you come from here. It's so much hate. Like everybody hate everything. I hate. You go somewhere else, everybody love it. So your perception got to change. Because like when you move there, your first impulse like I hate. But you start seeing people love this, they love that. Mm-hmm. It changes you, and that's what's up, man.
It's just here you getting away from the energy drainers.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying. Like if you wake up in a great mood, somebody can call you and throw your whole fucking mood.
That's your whole day up.
That's why I got days where I don't answer the fucking phone for nobody.
Bro, all you gotta do is open Facebook. Over Facebook, you got this bitch on somebody on live. This right here.
I look for that some mornings though if I'm bored.
Hey, y'all drama traits. Y'all take drama. Hey,
Like if I'm bored, I might be on my way to work drinking a little coffee. I'm like, nobody going live talking shit about each other. Like, damn.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. If I was one of these videographers or one of these recording artists, if you were smart, if that was my field of interest, I would literally scour Facebook, waiting for these events, and I will be the first one there with my camera, bro. And I'm recording. This is free. This free fucking views.
There you go. Digital religion. You hear that? Digital religion. Do you hear that? Do you hear this? Do you hear this marketing guru?
Hey, you know they got the tornado chase, and now we got the hater chase.
Hey, you just chasing street fight, bro. These motherfuckers. Hey, you put your own baddies show together, bro. You don't even need a studio staff or nothing. It's all organic.
Viral, just the negative shit.
Quad City fights. Yo, you had the most popular page.
The negative shit is what grabs the attention
all day long.
Yeah. Like I could say, go to A to B detail. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo. Like nobody would pay attention to it. But if I say fuck A to B detail, man, that nigga bleached my sheets. He did this, he did that. Everybody gonna want to be like, damn, who A to B detail? They gonna really want to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it goes. Shout out to him. He didn't do that. That was just a scenario.
No, fuck A to B detail.
We get new shirts. Fuck A to B.
Hey, man, we have fun. Yoshi is always a blast, my brother.
It's always a blast.
Love you. We want you to do well. We know you're going to do well. We know you're going to do well. You're a smart individual. If you don't know this, man, you need to get to understand he's still a man. He has a family, but he's smart. He's intelligent. Don't hate on him because he's smart. Just uplift him and enjoy what he has to bring, because eventually he's gonna bring something back, like we gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
We try to do shit for
100%.
this community, but the community just hates so much. But you still can't stop it. You still can't stop it. I don't give a fuck.
And you
They ain't gonna stop me. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep going,
Definitely not.
and they gonna keep going. And you gonna keep going.
Absolutely.
And shout out to your little girl. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, baby girl.
Baby started
She's like, I'm done with y'all.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, Tata, you said we're going to the park.
You got anything to say?
Now 106 in park.
So Yoshi, before we get out of here, I just need you to give all the upcoming entrepreneurs and business owners your philosophy on a pretty loaded question. But your philosophy on what you can how you get out this situation and just make it. Like what's your advice as the person that's got $200 ready to start a business right now? What advice do you have for them?
So I'm gonna compound this answer here in a couple parts. First of all, focus on making $1 into $2, not $1 into $1 million. It's a lot easier to make $1 into $2 a million times rather than $1 into $1 million overnight. You know what I mean? It's just very difficult. So break everything down, smaller goals, do it on a small scale. If you can't do it on a small scale, there ain't no freaking way you're gonna be able to do it on a big scale. Because that's way harder with way more moving parts and way more things that politics and all kinds of shit you could never see coming. So then as you advance through the levels, try to network, but always one thing for certain, 100% of the time, you have to do everything that aligns with your principles. And if you do things that align with your principles where you can sleep well at night, you're proud of who you are, even if it costs you a little bit of money, even if it's a little more work, even if it's, the harder way, you will be happier doing it, and you will be happy with yourself, waking up every morning, grinding, if you're proud of who you look at in the mirror every day. Right. And that's, between standing on business when it comes to, basically enforcing respect and to, maybe, having an easier route where it's joining a group of people or doing something the wrong way, it seems more advantageous, but you go and take the more difficult route because you know that this way I can scale. This way I'm not bound to anybody. I'm not indebted to anybody. No one else has leverage over me. I can continue to operate on my own if we fall out. Right. If you don't like me, if there's a specific individual that doesn't like me anymore, it doesn't matter. I'm going to continue to succeed because my success is not contingent on any one individual. Right. And then as if you really truly want to succeed, unfortunately in this area, as a young entrepreneur, especially a young minority entrepreneur, you're going to have to decide one of two things. Either you're going to conform or you're going to have to set your own path. And if you set your own path, you have to understand how difficult that is. That may require you, such as in my case right now, first establishing your success somewhere else, because this area tends to associate other people's opinion of you as their opinion. Other people that have gotten famous from the Quad Cities. Dave Blunt, he wasn't an example until he basically just called out the hate and said, "You guys never support me." Right. You know what I mean? So I don't really give a shit if you don't like me now. Right. But when he did blow up, and he was popular, a lot of other places, he inherently became popular here. You know what I mean? So I don't want to really use that example because that's not really aligned.
That's kind of a great example, though, if you think about it. It's a good example. I mean,
there's other people that have come from here that made it, and there's a reason why you don't have a whole lot of hometown. Like, oh man, yeah, I'm from the Quad Cities, because there was not a lot of support to begin with here. It'd be different if there was. It'd be different if this was a launch point.
Yeah,
but it's not. It's a catalyst.
It's kind of military crawling out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You got to kind of military crawl out this motherfucker.
So I think the sauce is establish success somewhere else and bring your success to the Quad Cities instead of trying to establish your success in the Quad Cities. Yeah.
We appreciate you coming through, my brother, man. It's always a pleasure. Appreciate the 1738.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Yeah. You got to work on that.
Yes, sir. We definitely appreciate you, man. We love you. We want you to travel safe, safely back to Texas, and keep doing your thing, man. We salute you, man. If don't nobody support you, the Unc and Ziggy show definitely supports you.
100%, man. I appreciate both of y'all, and thanks for having me on again. And shit, man, if you guys ever find time, please head down to Texas.
We exactly.
Yeah, we coming.
My daughter live out there. She's in Austin.
When I tell you we coming, we coming. Ain't that right?
We ain't just talking about. We gonna be about it.
We gonna drive a pickup truck and he gonna wear that hat. He gonna wear that hat the whole motherfucking ride on the highway. Yes, sir, man. We appreciate you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Much love, man. And just shout out to everybody out there that's watching. Please stay tuned in every week, man. We're going to do somebody every week, something. You know what I'm saying? And let's just be honest, Ziggy. The people that be asking to get on the damn show, stop asking. We don't ask you, all right? We don't ask you. Please back it out. I'm going to say, hey, can I get on the show? Hell, fuck.
If you want to get on the show, we'll get a hold of you.
Hey, I got a better one. We'll call you.
What if drop your name?
No, but we love you, man. We love you, man. Have a safe trip home, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be. I like that one better than the last one.
Right. That was good. Right? It's only real organic, man. You know what I mean? It just
but it's genuine. You know what I mean?
To be able to have a conversation like that is. That's dope. Bro.
But we hit it where you got a conversation plus you got people where they can relate. You know what I'm saying? Some of them go through the same thing we go through, and we got stuff to talk about.
And this is gonna be a good one, so I need you to put this on your viral.
No, yeah, absolutely, bro.
Right. But when it comes to this shit right here, you gotta run with digital religion, or you're tripping. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like this man puts in great work right here.
Right.